What's up everyone? So today's video would be going to be on a bodyweight leg workout which will help you to target almost every major muscles in your legs without using any equipment. So if you are thinking that the bodyweight workouts, especially for the legs, are not challenging, then I would recommend that you should try this workout. So here we will be doing a combination of unilateral, isometrics and explosive workouts so that we can hit each and every muscles of the legs in an efficient manner. So I will be giving you the brief idea about how to perform each of these exercises, and I will also share with you some of the regression and progressive variations which will help you to perform this workout even if you are at a beginner or at an advanced level. So let's see how to perform each of these exercises and watch this video till the end, as in the end I will be giving you the complete routine which will involve the sets, reps and the rest which will be required to complete this workout in an effective manner. So the first exercise here is a single leg squat which will help you to target your quadricep muscles which runs at the front of your thigh. While performing the single leg squats, you have to stay on a single leg and then perform the basic squat while initiating from the hips and not from the knees. Yes, your knees will slightly move beyond your toes depending upon your anatomy, but you make sure that the initiation of this squat starts from your hips and not from your knees, so as to reduce the loading on your knee joint and increase your quadriceps and the glute activation. So now, depending upon your strength, you can take the support or reduce the range of motion. So if you are at an advanced level, then don't take any support and perform the single leg squat without any support while maintaining your back straight. And if you are at an intermediate level, then you can take a support of any firm surface which will help you to keep your back straight while lowering down your hips. As you can see here, I am taking the support of the resistance band. And if you are at a beginner level, then you can take the support but reduce your range of motion so that you will have less loading on your quadricep muscles and still you will be able to complete the reps. So the second exercise here would be a wall sit. So here you have to perform a squat taking a support of a wall, and you have to pause at a 90-degree angle where your shin bone and your thigh bone are making a 90-degree at your knee. So here also, depending upon your strength, either you can hold at a 90-degree angle or you can raise your hips slightly above the 90-degree angle if you are just starting out or if you are a beginner. So here also you can modify it according to your strength levels. So this you have to hold for the given period of time, and then we are moving into the next exercise. So to perform this single leg elevated glute bridge, you have to lie down on your back in front of the elevated surface. Then you have to place your heels on that elevated surface and place the ankles of the non-working leg on the knees of your working leg. Now you have to press your heels onto the elevated surface and squeeze your glutes and raise your hips above the floor until it reaches at a point where your knees, hips and your chins are in a straight line. So here you will feel a good activation of your hamstring and quadricep muscles. The further you squeeze your heels onto that elevated surface, the more hamstring activation you will get. But make sure that while you are raising your hips above the floor, you don't hyperextend your spine. So lift your hips until a point where it gets in line with your knees and your chins, and also make sure that you are squeezing your core and your glute muscles when your hips are raised above the floor, so that there is not much pressure on your lower back when you perform this exercise. Now, depending upon your strength, if you are at advanced level, then keep the elevation at a knee height, and if you are at a beginner or intermediate level, then you can always reduce this elevation and perform this single leg glute bridges. After this, the next exercise would be the elevated glute bridge hold. So here the position would be same. You will be placing the heels of both the legs on the elevated surface, and then you will be performing the glute bridge. And then as your hips raise above the floor, where you're feeling the contraction in your glutes and your hamstring and also maintaining a good contraction in your core muscles, you have to hold here for the given period of time. So as you hold this position, you will feel some intense contraction in your glutes and your hamstring muscles. So hold that for the given period of time, and then we'll move on to the next exercise. So the next exercise would be a squat, ankle pumps and calf raises. So here you will be performing a squat as well as you'll combining it with the ankle pumps and the calf raises. So as you perform the squat and as you reach the lower position where your hips are almost parallel to the floor, you will be performing an ankle pump while lifting your toes off the floor and staying onto the heels. As you do this, you will feel the contraction in your shin muscles. Then as you come back up, when you stand up, again you will be performing the ankle pump by lifting your toes off the floor and staying onto the heels. And once you finish with the ankle pumps for the first rep, then in the second rep, you will again lower down into the squat and perform a calf raises at the low position, and again when you stand up, you will perform a calf raises while being at a standing position. So here you will be alternating between ankle pump and the calf raises while performing a squat. So this will have a better activation on your calf muscles and the shin muscles, since we are not adding any weights here, we are just increasing the tension by performing the squats here. Now the last two exercises are a bit explosive ones to hit your posterior chain of the leg muscles and the anterior chain of the leg muscles separately. So the first explosive workout to hit your entire posterior chain of the leg muscles would be the glute bridge walks. So here we will be performing a glute bridge, as you can see here, but instead of keeping the entire soles on the floor, we will be just keeping our heels on the floor and then performing the glute bridge. And as you come up in a glute bridge where your hips are raised above the floor, you have to walk forward. So you will be walking forward on your heels without letting your hips drop onto the floor. So this exercise will be more explosive because you're not staying on the same position, but you will be walking forward and then again coming back to the starting position. So throughout the reps, make sure that your hips are not dropping onto the floor. So this exercise will help you to target your glutes and the hamstring muscles in a dynamic manner instead of just doing the exercises at the same position in a static manner. Now the next explosive exercise which will help you to hit the entire anterior chain of the leg muscles would be a squat jumps, which will help you to target the quadricep muscles in your front thigh. So to perform a squat jumps, you have to come onto a low squat position where your hips are just parallel to the floor. From here you have to press your legs onto the floor and explosively jump upward such that your knees are extending completely and your hands are also lowering down, so that you can get the momentum and the push to jump higher. And then from here you have to land softly such that your knees bend as you hit the floor, and then you have to come into the starting position. Then you have to repeat this for the given number of reps. So this exercise will help you to target the complete anterior chain in an explosive manner. So these were the exercises which we are going to perform in a sequential manner to complete the entire leg workout routine by just using your body weight.
Slide on all your nights like this? Do you try on all your nights like this? Put some spotlight on the slide. Whatever comes, comes through clear. Do you slide on all your nights like this? Do you try on all your nights like this? Put some spotlight on the side, and whatever comes, comes through clear. All this jewelry ain't no use when it's this dark. It's my favorite part, we see the lights they got so far. It went too fast, we couldn't reach it with our arms. Wrist on a wrist, a link of charms, yeah. Playing, we're still a link apart. Like we could die here all young, like we could die here all blonde. If we could see in 2020, twice we could see it till the end. Put that spotlight on her face. Put that spotlight on her face. We gon' pipe up and turn up. We gon' light up and burn up. Mama too hot like a furnace. I got 100 G's in my go yard. My diamonds gon' shine when the lights start. You and I take a ride down the boulevard, and your friends really wanna break us apart. Good Lord, good gracious, staring at my diamonds while I'm hopping out of spaceship. Need your information.
So give this workout a try and let me know in the comment below how it works for you without any equipment, whether you find it challenging or not. And if you found this video valuable, then like this video, share with everyone, and subscribe to my channel for more such fitness and nutritional informative videos. And if you wish to train with us, then check out TheSuppleStrength.com, where we provide evidence-based nutrition as well as workout coaching to enhance human performance. So we will meet in the next video. Till then, stay supple, stay strong.